your kids and your children and your wife and your everything else.
All right, cool. And you just earned a felony, another one.
Grandparents are the next best things to Santa. They provide good food, valuable life lessons, plenty of cookies, and are the epitome of what it means to call anybody family. But what happens when grandparents find themselves on the other side of the law? Here are 5 examples of grandparents who thought they could get away with crimes. Starting with 67-year-old Walter Frank, who on November 2nd, 2023, was driving his Kia SUV along Big Pine Key, Florida, when he was suddenly pulled over after an officer had observed him speeding and overtaking another vehicle illegally. But as the officer approached Walter to have a word with him, little did he know he was about to be in for one of the biggest shocks of his life.
How's it going? How are you? I'm Deputy Riley with the Sheriff's Office.
I know you are.
I'm sorry?
I know you are.
You know who I am?
Yes.
How do you know who I am?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I'm stopping you for passing in a no passing. Was there any reason for that?
The guy cut me off.
That guy cut you off?
Yes.
Okay. When was that?
Right before I did that.
Right before you passed him?
Yes.
It's a straight road.
Yes.
Okay, so he cut you off on a straight road?
Yes.
When was that?
Right before I passed.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but that doesn't make any sense because...
It makes a lot of sense.
So...
I avoided an accident.
So where did he cut you off at?
Right before I seen you.
On a straight road?
Yes.
Did he pull in front of you?
Yes.
Where did he come out from?
I don't know where he came out from. He cut me off, and I had to go out the other lane
Okay.
to avoid an accident.
Yeah. I didn't see that.
Well, you didn't see it. Obviously.
Frank here tells the officer that he overtook the car in front of him because the guy cut him off and he was trying to avoid an accident. But the officer doesn't buy it. He knows Frank's lying because he had seen it, and every question he asks Frank confirms it.
So you're saying he pulled out in front of you,
That's what I'm saying.
you had to go around him to avoid an
Yes.
accident?
Yes.
Okay, it looked like you were just trying to aggressively pass and speed.
I was avoiding an accident.
Okay, where are you heading to now?
Key West,
Where are you coming from?
Washington.
Is this your car?
It's a rental.
It's a rental car? Do you have the rental agreement?
Yes,
Can I see it?
if you must. Yes.
I already saw it. It's all good.
Throughout the encounter, you'll notice that Frank doesn't look at the officer's eyes once. It's almost as if he's hiding something that his eyes will give away. Unfortunately for Frank, it didn't take the officer too long to realize exactly what it was.
How much have you had to drink?
None.
None?
None.
Not that big Bud Light right there?
That's been sitting there since last night.
Okay. How much have you had to drink today?
None.
Okay.
Just my rental agreement right here.
Okay, perfect. Why don't you step out of the car, come back to my car. We'll talk back in my car.
Due to the odor of alcohol coming from Frank's mouth, combined with his terrible attitude, the officer knew Frank was drunk and he was determined to prove it.
You don't have any weapons on you or anything?
No.
You mind just lifting your shirt up? Not like that. That's perfect. Come on back here.
Here, I'll take my pants off.
No, I don't want you to take your pants off.
I
didn't
don't
say
have
that.
no weapons.
That's fantastic, sir. I did not ask you to do that. Come back to my car.
Well, you asked me to show you.
Go over there. I just want to make sure you didn't have anything in your waistband, sir.
Well, obviously I don't.
Well, I appreciate it, but I obviously don't need you to pull your pants down here on the side of the highway. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
What's the deal?
I can smell a heavy odor of alcohol coming from you when you talk. So the odor of the alcoholic beverage, not alcohol itself.
From last night.
Okay. Your eyes are bloodshot, glassy.
From last night.
Okay. Your eyes are bloodshot and glassy.
Yes, sir.
You're slurring your words.
No, I'm not.
You are 100%.
No, I'm not.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to ask.
Okay.
Would you be willing to participate in some voluntary field sobriety exercises?
I would not.
Okay, you don't want to...
Why not?
Why not?
Why?
Why would...
Why?
Why what?
Why would I participate?
Well, I'm requesting you to.
I'm not going to request that, no.
Okay, I don't need you to request it. I'm
Okay,
asking
there
you,
you
would
go.
you be willing to participate
No.
in voluntary field sobriety
No.
exercise? To dispel my belief, you're operating that motor vehicle
That's
while
right.
you're under the influence of
No,
an
I am
alcoholic
not.
beverage. Okay. Well, I believe you are.
Well, there you go.
So through my training experience
Well, that's your training.
and experience,
Okay.
I've been doing this a long time.
Okay.
So,
I've been driving for a long time, 6
That's-
to 7 years.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and
Fantastic.
I'm going to ask you again.
Yes, sir.
Would you be willing to
No.
participate in voluntary field sobriety
No.
exercises? Okay, turn around for me.
Yes, sir.
Put your hands behind your back.
But if you think getting arrested was gonna shut Frank up, think again.
Am I being placed under arrest?
Yeah. Well, don't step
Am
up.
I
on me.
being placed
Yes, you're under arrest for DUI. 100%. You are.
No, I am not.
Okay.
I refute this.
You refuse to be arrested?
And they refuse
Hang on,
this.
I wanna cuss
I know
with
the
you.
commander.
Who's the commander?
The Key West commander.
Key
You
West?
call him right now and tell him
Who is
Frost.
it?
You tell him you pull Frosty over.
Who is that?
Just call him.
Who do you want me
Just
to
call him.
Who? Who am I calling?
The commander of Key West.
Commander of Key West?
Yes. 40 years.
Who is the commander of Key West?
Just call him.
Okay, I don't understand who you're asking me to call.
I'm asking you to call him.
I don't know who that is.
Well, call him anyway.
Call somebody I don't know who it is.
He's your office. He's he is your supervisor.
He's
Call
my,
him
he's
right
my
now.
supervisor?
Yes, call him right
Do you
now.
know his name?
He will know my name.
Who?
Just call him.
You're not giving me a name to call.
He
Do you know
will-
how many people that I work for?
There's only one commander.
There's not even a commander at all. That's not even a
There's
title.
only one, the police chief.
A police chief?
Yes.
Do you see who I work for? I don't work for Key West, Bubba.
Okay, Bubba.
I don't work for Key West Police.
Guess what?
What's that?
Call him anyway.
Call the Key West commander?
Yes.
After arresting Taylor, the officer then proceeded to search Taylor's car for any sign of drugs or narcotics. But Frank was not happy with this, so he decided to fight back by threatening the officers, their wives, kids, family, and even their dogs.
I'm taking your pension.
I think you'll be surprisingly disappointed how little it will be.
You understand?
I didn't hear you.
I'm gonna your kids and your children and your wife and your everything else.
All right, cool. And you just earned a felony. Another one.
Pension.
Good job.
Get it on, baby.
Good job.
Get it on, baby.
Like 10 minutes.
Get it on, baby.
Oh, no. When you talk about
Get it on.
it's a
Get it
felony.
on, baby. You got any kids?
what?
You got any kids?
I don't really think that's your business.
I'm gonna them. And if I don't do it, I'm gonna have somebody else. There you go. I want you on the camera to know this.
Things go from bad to worse for the 67-year-old when officers discover Frank was planning to abscond with the rented car.
Good afternoon, Peter's Auto Sales.
Hey, yes, ma'am. Hey, this is Deputy Roddy with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office down in Florida.
Yes?
I just had a quick question. I have a car stopped, and I guess it is your car.
It's in Florida?
Yeah, it's a silver. Hold on, I have the.
I know what it is, a Kia.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know what? I was just getting ready to call Whatcom County Sheriff and report it stolen.
Okay.
This was rented on, I believe it was October 29th, and it was supposed to be returned yesterday.
Okay.
And the phone number we have for this person is not working.
Okay.
So, it has it been a wreck or what?
No. It's trashed. I'll tell you that. It's probably not worth much now.
It's crashed?
No, trashed. Like, it is trashed from the front to the back. It is so full of trash and food and garbage. It's pretty gross in there. We're all the way, we're about 30 miles from Key West, so it is way down here.
Oh my God.
He's going to jail for DUI at minimum. Okay, so I don't know how they'll take this as reported stolen. If you are going to make a stolen vehicle report, you can, but I can't charge him with it until you report it stolen, if you still want to do that, or we have the car back now. Totally up to you. If you want to charge, if you want him to be charged as a as stealing the car. Obviously, he had no intention to bring it back because he's in Key West.
No, he wasn't supposed to leave the state of Washington. That's where he rented it from.
Yeah.
The police also found 51 grams of edibles in Frank's car, which he claimed were for medicinal purposes. Frank was later taken to the station where he faced a number of charges, including DUI, grand theft of a motor vehicle, multiple counts of threatening a law enforcement officer, harassing a law enforcement K-9 officer, possession of prohibited materials, inappropriate exposure, driving under the influence of alcohol, and resisting arrest. But if you think Walter's case is crazy, that's because you don't know about Jennifer Sheffield. On October 7, 2023, officers found a 51-year-old woman identified as Jennifer Sheffield walking down a sideway in Palm Front, Florida, while pushing a shopping cart full of items. But when the officers approached Jennifer to ask her where she got the items in her cart from, things took a rather unexpected twist.
Hey, Sheriff's Office, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Hey, stop.
No,
Stop.
let me go.
Stop.
Let me go.
Listen, relax.
Let me
for
go.
okay? Relax.
No, it ain't over.
It
It
is
ain't
over.
over.
It is over. You just stole from Walgreens.
I didn't steal from nobody.
What are you thinking?
According to the officers, they had received a call from Walgreens stating that Jennifer had left their store with a shopping cart full of items she didn't pay for. Witnesses also stated that Jennifer had acted aggressively towards customers and employees before leaving and attempting to enter a vehicle in the parking lot. But despite getting caught red-handed, Jennifer insisted she didn't steal anything.
I didn't steal from nobody.
Yeah, you did. You got a whole shopping cart full of
I didn't. I'm
stuff.
gonna pay for it.
Okay, we'll go back and pay for it.
All
What I
right,
need
let's
you to do,
No,
what I need you
uh-uh.
to do is you're going to go in handcuffs. Hey, you ain't going to start biting nobody.
I'm just goddamn wrong. Stop batting some mother body. Piece of
Hey, I need you to stop, okay? I need you to relax for me and stop resisting.
Relax.
You're making this situation a lot harder on yourself, okay? Give me your arm. We'll get off your chest in just a second, okay?
Oh,
We got
me.
Start resisting. She's now secure.
I ain't resisting nobody.
Yeah, you are.
No.
You need to relax.
Even after getting arrested, Jennifer continues to kick and resist the officers.
Okay, let's put her in the back of your car real
Let
quick.
me fuck go right now. Y'all don't even know. Listen, y'all don't even know who I am.
Well, we're
Y'all
gonna
don't even know who the I am. So y'all
just
need
need
to
you
let
to
me go.
relax.
Huh?
Hey, she's a biter.
Huh?
Just roll over
No,
for
she
it.
ain't nobody.
You just tried to bite me.
No, I ain't tried about no fucking.
Yeah, you did. There you go again, trying to bite. Hey,
You better you goddamn go.
hey.
No,
Why?
I said let me go. Get them me.
We ain't gonna
Get
let
them of me. They shouldn't be on me now, I'm a female. Get them off of me now. Take care of your female. Tell them to get off of me. Tell them to get the off me.
You
A
just-
male should not be on a female like this. Get the off of me. Get off of me now. I'm not gonna calm down until he gets off me. Listen. I'm not gonna. I'm in handcuffs.
I know.
And anybody else is in goddamn handcuffs. Don't need this force on them. Get me up and leave me alone.
31, 1065, You signal stand up 16. and walk over to the car.
You damn right. And that man shouldn't be putting his goddamn hands on a woman like this.
He's gonna stop as soon as you call.
He's gonna stop right now. Get off my
calm down.
Yeah, I'm calm.
All right, you ain't gonna kick us no more,
No,
right?
I ain't gonna kick y'all.
All right, let's stand up.
Y'all gonna do what's right by me.
We're gonna roll over. We're gonna stand up,
Y'all
okay?
gonna do what's right by me. And
We're
I
gonna
mean
listen.
that shit.
We're gonna say, why are you acting like this? Stand up.
Huh?
Everything's all right.
What?
31, I'll show you back, Penny.
Everything's all right. Come on, sit up.
All the efforts to get Jennifer to calm down end up in disaster, with the 51-year-old also accusing the officers of manhandling her.
We're not saying you're going to jail, nothing like that.
Well,
We
let
just
me
need you
go.
to relax.
Let me f***ing go, son. Stand up. Get your hands off
I'm
of me.
gonna help you stand
Get
up.
your f***ing hands off me now. You don't need them on me. I'm in handcuffs. If I shoot me, get the f*** off of me. Or you let her take care of me once.
We're gonna stand.
Police officer. Are you a police officer? Are you a police officer? Then you need to be taking care of
Watch
me.
her. Watch
Instead
her.
of letting these rough
Hey.
off me like this.
We're
Come
gonna-
take it over. Come take over now. Get my goddamn car.
Hey, come here.
I'm not with you. Get my purse. All right. Y'all gonna have problems. Y'all really gonna have some goddamn problems.
Fire Alpha 111, Alpha 213, status check.
Y'all
Hey, don't do that.
I'm not going in this goddamn mother.
Hey,
I'm not going nowhere until I stand up and get in this. And you let me go.
stand up.
You ain't done any goddamn thing I told you.
I'm gonna roll down the window and talk to
No,
you.
you don't talk to me right now.
Hey, sit.
Just right now. I'm gonna sit on. Listen, I tell you what you're gonna do. I'm gonna sit right here, and then you're gonna talk to me, and you're gonna question me. I'm not going nowhere.
Put your feet in.
Leave me the hands off me.
Put your feet in for us.
I'm not. I'm talking to this officer. I'm in handcuffs. Y'all want to stand there to make sure I don't run off? You trade physicians with her. Is she scared? You get over here. And one of y'all trade off with her. If y'all scared. Over here. No, you gonna take me?
After what seemed like forever, the officers are eventually able to get Jennifer into the car. With Jennifer temporarily detained in the car, the officers call Walgreen employees to identify Jennifer and retrieve their stolen items.
Hey guys.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
Thank you for responding so quickly.
Yeah, she put up a little fight with us, but she's good now.
We figured she was probably going to.
Yeah. So you guys do want to pursue charges?
He said to pursue charges.
Okay. Who is the manager?
Neither
Neither
of
of
us.
us?
We're coming
Okay.
back to get the stuff. The manager that's on duty is in the store. So.
Okay. Obviously, training receipt for the items.
Okay.
And then, if you guys are okay with it, we're going to do theft of the shopping cart as well. It's a different statute.
Okay.
So if you got a value on that would be helpful.
I can look that up. I know how to look that up.
Yeah, that would be awesome for
Okay.
us.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
By the time the officers returned to meet Jennifer in the car, the 51-year-old had gone from being highly verbal and aggressive to becoming apologetic and calm.
Hey Jennifer, how you feeling? You okay? You calm down a little bit? I'm sorry that everything happened the way that it did. You understand why we had to do what we did? To protect ourselves and protect you. I didn't want to see you get hurt and I didn't want to get hurt, you know? Do you have any pains right now?
Yeah, these pills are hurting.
They're hurting you pretty bad? What about your heart? Is it feeling okay? I just want honesty, that's it. I'm just worried about you. You just a little upset?
A lot upset.
What are you upset about?
I don't like the way the hand is going.
I don't either. You might think I'm joking about that, but I'm really not. I really do appreciate you calming down for me, though. I was worried about you there for a minute. So, did you have an episode or something like that, or
What kind of episode?
what made you act like that, besides you being upset?
So I'm getting upset. It's not getting the care that I need.
What kind of care do you need? Is it medical care, or...
I've already got medical care. I'm just trying to take care of myself. That's all.
And that's what the food and stuff like that's for?
Yeah.
I'm sorry you're going through a lot. There's a lot of resources out there, though, to help you. And if you need some help finding some, we can give you some numbers.
The store Jennifer stole from decided not to prosecute Jennifer for retail theft, but they wanted her trespassed from the business. Jennifer herself was arrested for battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting arrest with violence. But Jennifer isn't the only crazy grandma on our list today. Our next grandma wanted to elbow a police officer. On May 5th, 2023, a police officer approached a 70-year-old woman who was observed sleeping in front of a government building with a shopping cart full of personal items.
Everybody has a choice to live. This is a free country, honey. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just coming out with you because somebody's sitting in front of a government
I
building.
know. That's all right. The government is taking care of everybody. All right?
What's your name, hon? I can put in a referral for you. What's your name, hon?
I said Mary, M-A-R-Y.
What's your last name?
Lopez.
Lopez?
This is 70-year-old Mary Lopez. Lopez has been sleeping in front of a government building, and it seems she's unaware that sleeping in front of a government building is against the law. Unfortunately, the officer here has been tasked with spelling this out for her and getting the 70-year-old out of the building's premises. The only problem is Lopez thinks America's a free country, and she's willing to make the officer's life a miserable hell to prove it.
Would our path unit be something you're interested in? Would our path unit be something you're interested in? No. They would be able to provide you better resources.
I don't care. I don't want to do that.
Ma'am,
I don't know.
I'm just offering it to you.
I know that.
Okay.
After refusing the officer's offer to provide her with a lasting solution for her problems, things take a drastic turn when the officer politely asks Lopez to vacate the building.
Please don't bump into me again.
I don't give a about you.
Okay. Don't shoulder check me because I could have arrested
I
you
don't
for a
give
badly.
That's what you want to do anyway.
No.
That's what you're here
Please
for.
get out of my face. Thank you.
You're the one come here. I'm not push people around. That's because you want things your way.
I don't want to do anything. I'm just
That's
doing my
because you
job.
want things your way. You want everything your way. I told you I'm waiting till the thing. What's wrong with me sitting there?
You can't sit in front of a government building.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I have. We have our right.
Despite Lopez shouting profanities and racial slurs at the officer, you can see the officer trying her best to respect the age gap between the two. But all that would soon change when Lopez decided to push the cart into the officer before doing this.
Enough, Mary. Get off of me. Enough. 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 Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Don't you dare bite me. Enough. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand.
I ain't with you to know all that. You want to put me in jail and you ain't.
Put your hand behind your back.
Don't break my neck.
Get off of me. Put your hand behind your back.
No.
Enough. 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 Enough.
Get off of me.
Enough.
Get off of me.
Put your hands behind your back.
This is a free country, lady. Get off of me.
Your hands behind your back.
You wanted to fight.
No, I did not. I was nothing but nice to you in the beginning.
You want to put me in jail, and I'm not going.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not going no jail.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not going
Stop
no
resisting.
jail.
Stop.
Despite getting pinned down, the 70-year-old Mary Lopez continued to fight, brace, kick, scratch, and even attempted to bite the officers. Lopez was later arrested, and both her and her belongings were taken to county jail, where she won't have to worry about getting a place to sleep. Now, trying to strike an officer isn't an offense you'll get away with. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said about our next suspect, who talked and acted his way into trouble. Sometime back in 2022, an Ohio State police officer initiated a traffic stop on a gold Ford car after noticing the car was missing a license plate. But as the officer approached the driver, little did he know that the man behind the wheel was in no mood to be stopped.
What are you doing? Stay over there. Stay by the car. Huh?
What am I pulling over for?
Because I can't see your plate.
I did the best that I could, man.
The man here is identified as Michael Block. Michael has been stopped for driving without his license plate, but rather than stay still and wait for the officer to explain why he's being stopped, he challenges the officer and even asks if he could go buy a smoke. When the officer tells Michael it's because of his missing license plate, he replies and says that he did the best he could. From the get-go, Michael makes it clear to the officer that he does not respect his uniform and would only do what he thinks is right, a behavior that will sooner or later land him in cuffs.
Okay, stay over here.
Well, you just told me to get in my car.
No, I said stay over here by the car. 39 headquarters, Signal 7.
Ridiculous. Can I at least get my wallet?
No, relax. Just relax. Stay over here.
Look, I need to sit, man.
Paul 309-149. Paul 309-149. Why do you have such an attitude?
I was just wondering why I'm getting pulled. Why you explain?
Because I can't see it.
I didn't know. I didn't know. What am I waiting for?
What do you mean, what are you waiting for?
Well, you just said sit. You just told me to stay in the way. What am I waiting for?
Why are you being so abrasive?
Dude, man, I want to
over
get
here.
some smoke.
Stop.
I'm going to go home.
39, send me a 17. Stop. Stop. What are you doing?
I'm getting my wallet so I can go in and get me some smokes.
You can't. I just told you to stop. Why are you being like this?
Well, you're not giving me an explanation, dude.
Time and time again, Michael disobeys each of the officer's commands, citing the officer's refusal to tell him the reason he pulled him over as an excuse, even though the officer has repeatedly told him that the reason he stopped him was because of a missing license plate on his car. But Michael was about to learn why you don't disobey the orders of an officer of the law.
You got my 38 tag. Let me go in and get my smoke so I can come back in. That's all I want to do.
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God. My God, man. What am I getting arrested for, sir?
You're being detained right now because you can't calm down.
I don't like you, and that's why I'm like this. I can't stand you. Simple as that. Amazing, man. You guys get $1,500, $1,600 to my dad. They're gonna treat me like a piece of. That's amazing, man.
Disrespectful.
Here, I'll open it for you, sir.
Stop. Stop.
I was gonna open it for you, sir.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna poke me or stick me?
No, I don't have nothing.
Stop reaching.
I have money. I have nothing, sir. Nothing, man.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
I'm trying. I gotta. Man.
After arresting Michael, the officer then proceeds to explain the situation to his partner.
Where it was at, so it looked like he had no plate. I light him up. He whips it in here. I thought he was going to take off on me. Parks, gets out of the car, and then tries to push past me to go buy cigarettes. And I was like, no, I told you to stay by the car. And then he gets back in the car, so I grabbed him really quick and I put him in handcuffs. But I was like, what the are you doing? And now he's being an asshole. He's like, I don't like I'm like, well, be cool with us and you would have been done.
Is he valid and everything?
Yeah, he's valid. The plates are fine. That's why I was like, what are you doing? He's like, can I just get some smokes? I'm like, no, you're trying to push past me. Like, I told him to stay out of the car. He lunges back. He opens the door and lunges back in the car. I'm just like, no.
What's he doing back there?
He's complaining. He's got so I was going to yeah, but I mean, could I charge him with obstructing?
I think so.
Like I mean, verbatim, dude. I stop him. He stops. He whips it in, gets out of the car, and I tell him to stop. And I get it. You know, like I didn't even get his license yet. He pulled it. He went back and grabbed his wallet out of the car as I was talking to him. I said, just stay here. Then he goes and sits on the post. I'm like, just stay here. He's like, what am I waiting for? I'm like, well, I'm gonna stop you. Like I'm waiting for somebody to get here so I can like do all this stuff. Then he jumps back in the car, pulls his wallet out, and then tries to push past me, so I just grab him, put him in handcuffs.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, I would. But I would definitely then write, like, display of plates or whatever.
Oh, yeah, display of plates ticket, yeah.
After deciding to charge Michael with obstruction, the officer then goes back to speak with Michael and read him his rights.
All right, I'm going to tell you.
I better wait for me to... Can I step out now? Or?
No, just sit down.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, I'm writing you a citation for obstructing official business.
How did I official?
Because you didn't listen to me when I told you to stay out of the vehicle. And
I couldn't. My leg was killing me,
okay,
man.
That's fine. If you want
and I went to go sit down.
I'm not going to argue with you.
That's fine. I'll tell it to the mayor.
Stay where you were.
I'll tell it to the mayor.
Told
when
you
somebody how can you make someone stand, man? I'm hurt.
I let you
can't make someone stand with a
and listen. I was fine with you sit on the post while I grabbed your identification out of the vehicle, but you chose to just jump back in your car and get it, and then try and push past me to go buy your dumb cigarettes. So I'm writing you a ticket for improper display of plates and obstructing official business. Do you understand?
Yeah, I heard you.
I gave you a court date of 8/23, okay? At Brunswick Mayor's Court.
I want to talk to the mayor.
That's fine. You
That's
can talk
fine.
to the mayor all you want.
Can you be there?
If you want me to be.
Oh, I want you there, my man. I want you there. Because you guys too, because I'm going to ask the same question. I want to answer to it. Why won't you guys pull the bus drivers over?
There's your tickets and your ID.
Thank you. See, I'm not getting no feedback from you guys. Why won't you pull the bus drivers over?
You're free to go, sir.
Now, you might think Michael here has been hard done by the officials, but a law is a law. When an officer's talking to you, do not resist. If you think you've been wrongly stopped, you should wait to hear the officer speak while remaining as calm as possible. Michael learned the hard way, and in the end, he was charged with obstructing official business and display of plates. Michael was also found guilty of displaying of plates, and his obstructing charge was amended down to disorderly conduct. Well, at least Michael avoided going to jail. Our next suspect wasn't so lucky. On May 2nd, 2023, an unidentified man was returning to retrieve his water bottle in his car at a parking lot in New Jersey when he noticed that someone hit his car. Unsure of what to do, the man calls the cops to report the situation. But when officers eventually arrive at the scene to have a word with the culprit, they are shocked to see who the culprit is.
I forgot my water bottle. I walk out to this.
Okay. What happened?
Actually, I'm okay.
How'd you hit this car?
I'm not in trouble here.
What were you doing? You just drove right into a car.
The suspect is a 76-year-old unidentified woman. However, her age isn't the only unusual thing the officer notices. Because of the way she stutters her word and the odor of alcohol coming from her mouth, the officer knows the elderly woman has had too much to drink.
Still need your license. How much have you had to drink today, man? A couple shots. When did you have those? Were you on the car? I see one in the back here. I mean, you can be honest with me. It is what it is at this point.
No, that's for later.
And it's empty.
That's yesterday.
Okay. Where do you live?
Grove Apartments.
In Cedar Grove? Okay. Alright, can you step out of the car for me? I'm gonna do some tests, okay?
The unidentified elderly woman told the officer that she had a couple of shots, some of which the officer could see in the back seat of the car. The officer then proceeds to tell the woman to come out of the car so that they can run some sobriety tests.
Just come back by the back of your car. Just wait here for a second. Wait for my partner to show up, alright?
My name's Lou.
I'm Joe.
Hi, Joe.
You had a couple shots, you said?
Yeah.
What were you drinking?
Rum or vodka, something
Rum?
like that.
Okay. And where were you going at just now?
Back to my apartment.
But what were you doing in here?
Sitting here listening to the radio.
Okay. And were you drinking in the car? Or were you drinking at your apartment before?
I have a little drink when I'm here.
While you were here? Okay. How many drinks did you have?
I thought one.
Just one?
Yeah, because I'm smart enough to have over there. And I drive home and I'll have maybe another one
While you're there? While you're at home?
when I'm home.
Okay. I'm gonna do a couple tests, okay? Is that alright?
Sure.
To make sure you're good to drive? I don't know if you're good to drive. I smell some alcohol coming off your... You're slurring your words a little bit. You never even got your license out of your wallet in there. You gave me a bunch of different random cards. Alright, so I want to do some tests to make sure you're okay. Okay?
Thank you, Joe.
Alright, come back here, alright?
The sobriety test proceeded. It's a number of tasks designed to evaluate how intoxicated a person is. During sobriety tests, simple things like counting your steps and walking in a straight line can become a difficult challenge if the driver's capabilities are impaired.
See the tip of my pen? What color?
Dark blue.
The top of it.
White.
Okay. Do you have any problems with your eyes? Do you wear contacts? Do you wear glasses, I see?
Actually, I have a little problem.
What are your problems with your eyes?
Actually, not that much.
Brian, can you just back up my car so she could get up?
Yeah, sure. Change my mind about that.
Okay, I want you to keep your hands at your side. With your eyes and your eyes only, you're going to follow the tip of my pen, okay? Don't move your head, just your eyes, okay? Follow the tip of my pen with your eyes.
Okay, I have to do this with you. I have to do this.
I need you to put your hands at your... Having trouble balancing?
Please.
Alright. Follow the pen with your eyes, okay? You follow the tip of the pen, okay? Do you understand the instructions?
No, but I'm impressed with this.
I need you to look at the tip, and with your eyes, follow it. As it goes, you follow the tip, okay? Just with your eyes. You're not moving your eye. Do you understand what I'm saying? Watch the tip of the pen.
So I need to do this a little bit anyway. I'm totally on top of this.
Okay, I need you to follow the tip of the pen with your eyes, okay?
As the test continued, it became more and more clear that the elderly lady was very intoxicated. Not only was she struggling to remain balanced while standing, but the officer also found himself having to repeat the same instructions over and over again.
Do you understand or no? You're not following it.
I am.
Miss, do you see the tip of the pen?
You see the tip of the pen? I need you to follow the tip of the pen with your eyes. As the pen moves, move your eyes, okay? Don't move your head, just your eyes. It's the walk and turn test. I'm gonna put you in the starting position and then I'm gonna explain the test, okay? Put your right foot in front of your left, like this. Hands at your side.
Right, describe the problem that I have.
Miss, just listen to
Just listen to my instructions.
No. Let me start with this. I'm already having problems with things like you described.
Okay.
I already have a doctor called Harold Wilson. He already doing something for me to get me to do the person that I have a problem with what you're describing.
You don't understand. What's the problem?
What are you not understanding? We're asking you very simple instructions, okay? We believe that you're under the influence or intoxicated, so in order for us to make sure you're okay and get you back in your car, you need to follow our tests, okay? So Officer Pammy is going to explain to you the second test called the walk and turn test. You need to listen to him and follow his instructions, okay?
Okay.
So let's do that,
But
okay?
here's the other thing
What's that?
Thank you, sir.
I don't need to shake your hand. You could speak though. That's fine.
What's the issue?
No, the issue is that I already have a walk and turn problem.
Okay.
And what's the problem?
What's the problem with walking?
I need a neurologist. I have problems with walking turn anyway.
As the elderly lady tries to explain her way out of trouble by telling the officers that she's too old to do the tests, one can only wonder if she doesn't think she's too old to be committing DUI in the first place.
Okay, well, I'm going to explain the test and you're going to do it to the best of your ability, okay? I'll take that into consideration that you're having trouble with it, alright?
Thank you, Jim.
Alright, you're going to start in the starting position. Right foot in front of left, hands at your side, okay? You're not going to start until I tell you to begin. I'm going to do 3 steps. You're going to do 9, okay? 1, 2, 3.
See, I'm already falling.
You put your hands behind your back, okay? Stop. Hands behind your back. You're under arrest for driving while intoxicated, okay?
Things reached a breaking point when the elderly woman nearly fell during the walk and turn test, leaving the officers with no option but to arrest her for driving under the influence.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, you're under arrest right
You're
now.
under
Driving
arrest.
while intoxicated.
Come here. I need your hands.
You gotta put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest, okay? It's really not funny. I don't get why it's
No,
I don't get why you're smiling.
I'm fine.
Okay. How much alcohol did you consume today?
Officer Kirby.
Low 6.
What, little what?
Can you come up here? We have one under.
What did you consume today?
I just try to tell you.
Three what?
There were things.
And what are they? What is your drink of choice? And what did you have today? What was your drink of choice today? You had three what? What kind of drinks did you have today?
Pink lemonade.
Uh-huh. And when did you consume those?
Like 11 in the morning.
11 in the morning? Okay. At your house?
No, I sit here and listen to the radio and have one here and then throw them in.
Okay. So you come up here and just hang out in the parking lot and just have a drink? You have a drink in the parking lot and then listen
to the radio.
Okay. Well, you understand why that's a little concerning, right? I mean, you hit a vehicle.
Well, that is awful.
I know. All right.
Do you remember hitting the? Do you remember how that happened?
No.
Okay.
The woman was later taken to the station where she was charged with DUI, reckless driving, careless driving, failure to produce a driver's license, and traffic delay. So there you go, guys. See you next time.